Is when a person has a lot of negative thoughts, or a person's not able to control his state, or a person starts dwelling on garbage all day long, which we love to do. We love to be obsessed with stories. What happens is, what do you think happens to those thoughts? They don't just go away. All of a sudden, the more a person thinks negativity, what happens? He builds a cloud. He creates a cloud on top of his head. Right? You see the cartoons with the little guy walking, and you see the cloud with the thunder, and it's sunny outside for everybody else, but the guy's got like that. That's what happens. That's what happens when a person, God forbid, the other side is connected to stress. We know contemplation. If you want to get any kind of answer from your Creator to see whether you should do something or not, God does not dwell with a person who's under stress or depression. If a person constantly has anxiety and depression, you're not going to get the answer. I 2 weeks ago, somehow I got caught up in this garbage for 2 days. I couldn't even come up with a class for 2 days. Normally the classes, they come to me like this. You start writing, okay, this 2 days, shut down. Closed. No signal for 2 days. No Wi-Fi, no nothing. Completely closed for 2 days. I said, wow. I can't believe 2 days I was shut down completely. I had to play replays. I said, this is what stress. I said, imagine this is the way people live every day. This is the way they live every day. How could you live like this every day? And I said, how could you live like this? This is not a way to live. But unfortunately, people are living like this every day. So you don't get the signal. You have no Wi-Fi password. I said the other day that it's like Yonah. You know, Yonah got swallowed by a whale. And instead of crying out to get the heck out of the whale, what's the Wi-Fi password for the whale? I'm stuck in a whale. What's the Wi-Fi password? Do you have Apple TV? You stay in comfort instead of saying, I got to get out of this problem. There's a reason why I feel a certain way. So how do we know when our heart is distant from the word of prayer? That means when we don't have our heart. If we don't have a heart, you don't have kavanah, you don't have a zivug. You don't have a zivug, shefa cannot come down. Shefa only comes down when there is a pairing of malchut and the heart and speech. So whatever's getting you not to concentrate, that's what's causing a person not to get contemplation. So you have the biggest answers in life, like, should I marry this girl? Should I do this business? When should I get my mother-in-law out of my house? These are questions we all have. But without his bodedut, you don't have answers. How do you get the answer? Where is the answer? Who's got an answer for me? Who's got the answers? The answer is in your heart. Your heart is going to tell you what you need to do. So a person understands this is the only way. So when we grow accustomed to our heart, what happens? We have this cloud over us because the negativity creates a cloud over you. And that's why you feel so tired. They're called klipot. They're called husk. They sit over you. And then what do you have to do? The cloud doesn't go away. What do you have to do? You have to scream out in prayer. What happens when you scream out? You create thunder. What does the thunder do? The thunder penetrates the clouds, and then rain comes down. You understand? So if you don't take your intensity up in prayer, because you have a crooked heart. How does the crooked heart? Negativity creates a crooked heart. That's why thunder, what's the reason thunder was created? Thunder was created to what? To remove the crookedness from the heart. That's why thunder was created. Because you hear thunder, everybody shakes up. But he's not talking about that thunder. He's talking about your own thunder. So why does a person not have this thunder? What's causing him not to have this thunder is what? Is a person not having his heart into the prayer. So think about in your life why you wake up, you're tired, you wake up, it's because you're dwelling on things you're not supposed to be dwelling on. So that's why if we don't have a coping method, then everything else is resulted. So he's saying here that once we're able to burst this cloud, then it creates the rain, and that is what gives us sustenance.